And for today, we're going to be entering the Fields of Promise. Welcome back to Degrees of Separation. We're basically just going to be continuing. I'm not going to be talking too much in this game. I feel like this entire series is going to be a fairly low commentary playthrough, mainly because the game speaks for itself, not just in the sense that it actually narrates itself at parts, but you can kind of just watch what's going on and take in everything that's going on. So let's continue.
Another world opened up before them. Fields of promise stretching as far as the eye could see. But the fields lay untended, the farmers gone. The faded black scarf seemed to hint of royalty. And if it was like the first, it might open doors ahead.
So I suppose those are going to be the collectibles that we're going to be after in this game. I'll try to collect as many of them as possible.
Sulfur split the ground here, fissures in the rock.
Oh, that's tough. How do I make it over to there? Do I need to push you this way? Now that that's activated, I should... Oh, get closer. There we go. Nice. These scarves are going to be very helpful because if I do happen to want to make my way back into the castle and continue there, I am going to need to have something that will allow me to unlock some of the doors. Where do I head to next? Can I head down here?
The fissure seemed to be recent, angry. But Rhyme was able to calm it for a time.
Aha! That's the purpose of those. Right.
Working together, Ember moved up and over as Rhyme froze the steam from the vents so she could pass. They worked well together. Evidence of the world's past inhabitants was all around them. The sulfur vents ran hotter and fiercer beneath the surface. Rhyme felt the heat carry him up. He felt elated, and for the first time in a long time, happy. Ember, for her part, was amazed at how Rhyme's presence quelled the vents so she could pass, and she was grateful. The intricacy of the mining platforms was awe-inspiring. Someone had obsessed over their construction, every moving part. They made it a game, each seeing the machinery as traps left by some jealous king hoarding his scarves, but not knowing the truth of it.
It's actually not too difficult a game. I thought it would be significantly more difficult, but in fact the puzzles have been perfectly designed so that you don't really get like a frustratingly tough kind of vibe from each level, but it feels like you're able to use each part of the way that the character interacts with the world in order to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish in the level. So in this case, this is the collecting of the scarves. I think everything just works so intrinsically well that it feels like it's so intuitive, and I love it.
A great cliff rose up before them. It looked as if they could climb the exterior. Perhaps they could use it to scout the horizon. The strange machines curled in and about themselves, in ways that reminded them of the castle's twisting hallways. The same architect, perhaps.
It appears that using these devices we're able to travel between locations.
Rhyme's spirit rose as he harnessed the cold to reach new heights. Ember, seeing his face, echoed his smile. The excavation seemed particularly deep here, as if this was one of the first places the mining had occurred. The two had started to forget a time when they were apart, a time when they were alone. They came to a foundry, which looked intact. As they crushed the ore, they both felt a powerful, dizzying rush come over them. The rush drove them onwards, and their spirits soared. They felt like they could do anything together. A great dredging machine looked built to sift ore from the bottom of the lake. Whoever had built these machines had sought the ore everywhere. The rush of the ore had faded. They both missed the sensation, but found comfort in the other's presence.
Part of me wants to go down a lot of these areas, but I do also want to see what the main story, I suppose I could call it, is actually like in this game. Because I guess you've got like the main story, which is the basic lore, the basic narrative, which is you're making your way through this partner of yours and finding more about their connection, or perhaps their separation, the reasons for it, and what it's like for them, I guess. If we continue down into the wells and into the caverns and whatever, we're just going to be collecting those scarves. It's like the 100% walkthrough, the 100% run, I guess. Which is not exactly what I'm going for at this point in time. I just want to play through and enjoy the game for what it is. I can definitely easily go back later if I really want to, and 100% anything that I want to, go and collect everything I need, if necessary. Oh, we can just teleport straight through there. Whee! This is not cheating at all. But I guess that's the point of the waystones.
They felt a rumbling in the earth, like the breathing of some great beast. The rumbling grew as they came to a great structure with mighty walls. In its claws, they noticed shredded remains of the black scarves they had seen. Was it gathering them or destroying them?
What must we do with the dragon? How about we keep walking? Nope, we cannot keep walking. And if we can't keep walking, what do we have to do?
They opened it to the sky and let the beast free. The wind buffeted them as the dragon spread its wings and took flight. Both were grateful the beast had not attacked them. It had been too focused on the sky, as if eager to be home, a home far from here. Yet the thoughts of the beast vanished as they came to a door, much like the one that had brought them here. Beyond, the castle awaited with other worlds to explore.